A guy named Oliver is shy and notorious. He moved to live from the USA to Thailand. Taking strange pills, he took out a laptop and contacted his mother in command. She controls every step of her son and makes her do what she wants. The woman rejoices that she sees Oliver. Mother asks how he settled down in his new house and whether everything is fine. It turns out that she does not like the appearance of the guy, and she asks to be corrected during the next call. The next day, the guy begins an adult and independent life. Oliver tidies up, shines his shoes, and chooses perfectly ironed clothes to go out for a walk. Suddenly, Oliver notices a cat on the threshold of the house and kicks her out. But then he regrets it because he would like to take care of him. A lot of time has passed and the nerd goes for a walk with his old camera. He learns more and more about the new city, but the guy's attention was attracted by the park where he examined the shop and observes the lives of other people. In the evening, Oliver decides to go to a bar and looks at beautiful girls with interest. The guy came up with a plan for a tackle and wants to find the one. Oliver drew attention to a tattooed woman drinking alone. When she sees him, she sends off the guy. She's not so drunk, but he invites her to visit, enticing illegal substances, and of course the girl agrees because she doesn't mind having a fun night. They came to Oliver, she got what she wanted and managed to take the powder. Suddenly the girl realized that the guy had seriously deceived her. It turned out that the shy, bespectacled man is a crazy psycho. And instead of entertainment, a real nightmarish night awaits the girl. Of course, Oliver phoned his mother. He gave the girl sleeping pills and tied her to the table. The guy's mom is very strange. She loves to watch the suffering of strangers and makes her son take advantage of a defenseless girl. Having done a dirty deed, Oliver destroys the girl with a knife in his hands, thereby pleasing his psychotic mother. Gradually, they ended the conversation, and at the end, the mother asked the guy to be more courageous and smart, so that next time everything would be more interesting. After a call with his mother, Oliver is very ashamed and apologizes to the girl, even though she doesn't care anymore. He has to do this because his mother makes him. The guy would like to finish this for a long time, but he is unable to argue with his mother. After a while, Oliver gets rid of the evidence. He washes the blood from the floor and walls. With the help of a saw and other tools, he deals with the girl's body, after which he throws the bags into the backyard and drowns it all in a barrel of acid. The new day is no different from the old one, except that now Oliver has a pet, or rather a cat, and he has to feed and care for him. The guy walks around the city on his own and decides to go to the park. He takes the same bench on which he was sitting. Suddenly, a girl pays attention to him and decides to approach him. She tries to get to know him and tells him about her dreams. Surprisingly, she was able to interest Oliver with an unusual story. Despite this situation, the guy keeps his schedule and leaves without even saying goodbye to the stranger home. On his return, Oliver takes off his clothes and takes medicine. He contacts his mother to console her with pride. The woman is tired and not in the mood today, so their conversation was short. The next day, Oliver gets rid of the evidence. He gets the bones of the last girl from the barrel and puts them in bags. He drowns them in the river near his house. A little later, we learn that Oliver is an artist. He draws pictures that distract the guy from his dirty and terrible deeds. Oliver has no one to talk to and tells the cat that his parents were real monsters. Once a father set fire to his son and the mother saved the guy, the woman killed her husband. And from that moment, he is obliged to his mother to do whatever she wants and does not dare to lie to her. He must become the same monster as she is. The next day, Oliver meets again with a beautiful and attractive girl. He learns that her name is Sophia. The girl again talks about her dreams and shows interest in the guy. Unfortunately, she doesn't like his hairstyle at all, and that's why Sophia disheveled Oliver's hair, making him a little more beautiful. Oliver returned home. He decides to call his mother and ask her about dreams, but the woman is not in the mood and she sends him to hell, after which he hangs up. The next day, he sees Sophia again, and it all started with the fact that the girl gave Oliver a beautiful bracelet. In love with the beauty of the girl, Oliver is ready to follow her anywhere. Breaking his rules, he spends time with Sophia. They ride a catamaran and other attractions. For the guy, it was a great date during which Oliver realizes that he no longer wants to kill girls and is ready to start a new life. In the evening, he's going to tell his mother everything. The guy rehearses the dialogue in front of the mirror. Soon, Oliver calls up his mother. At the very first minute, the woman swears at her son's hair and the bracelet on his arm. The woman is literally obsessed with Oliver. He makes him do dirty work in front of the camera. Not having experienced enough pleasure, the mother gives the order to the son to go in search of some Asian. The mother gives him a few hours to solve the problem. Oliver fails to argue with his mother, and he rents a girl to order with a suitable appearance. He shows his mother a beauty, after which he again does his dirty work. On the next date, Sophia notices that Oliver is not in the mood. She tries to talk to the guy, and he admits that he has a terrible mother, and he is tired of her control. Sophia understands him perfectly because she grew up in a sect and got used to suffering. Family still trying to control her life and tell her what to do. The girl longs for independence and hopes to find happiness next to Oliver. The guy understands that he is terrible and unworthy of such a beauty and therefore runs away without realizing that Sophia decided to follow him. In the evening, Oliver is a little late for a call from his mother and forgets to take his medicine. In a conversation with his mother, he admits that he fell in love with one girl and no longer wants to kill someone. The mother is shocked by such statements because she is the only one who needs him. She is sure that Sophia will run away from him if she finds out that Oliver is a psychopath and a murderer. Once again subjugating her son, the mother forces him to bring his beloved girl home and kill her in front of her eyes. Oliver allegedly agrees and rushes to the nearest bar to find some girl and introduce her to Sophia. Suddenly, he experiences an attack of hallucination and realizes that he cannot get to know the girl normally, so the guy takes out a pack of dollar bills from his pocket and one of the visitors is led by money. She agrees to go to visit him, not suspecting how it will end for her. Having passed off the girl as Sophia, Oliver began to go crazy and lose control of himself due to the fact that he did not drink the pills. At some point, he attacked the girl, and after talking with his mother, finished her off. The next day comes, Oliver and Sophia meet again in the park. The guy is not in the mood, and the girl tells her next dream in which she saw him with her mistress. Oliver says that this is impossible, and Sophia agrees with him. After all, yesterday she watched the guy all evening, seeing him in his arms with another girl. She wanted to kill both, but then the guy drowned the girl's body in acid, and Sophia was even pleased. She doesn't scare what the guy is engaged. She is ready to accept it, can't imagine life without Oliver. In addition, Sophia understands how loved ones can control your life and enters into a difficult situation. After another date, Oliver decides to end his former life and does not answer his mother's calls. The next morning, he rushes to meet Sophia, but the girl does not appear in the park. All week, Oliver is waiting for her from morning to night. Hard going through, this guy gets depressed and feels betrayed. Soon he loses control of himself and calls his mother again to tell that Sophia left him. This played into the hands of the woman. She reminds her son that his mother is the only one who loves him and even killed her husband in order to save Oliver. The guy understands that no one needs him except his mother. The bespectacled man again takes up his dirty business. Every day he brings home naive and gullible girls whom he kills in front of his mother. One of these days, Sophia appears on the threshold of the house. She is not at all frightened by the fact that the guy in the bloody apron with the saw because she loves him and wants to be near him. It turns out that Sophia disappeared because of her relatives, but she managed to escape for the sake of a guy. Oliver's mother sees what is happening and demands to immediately kill the girl, but her son does not give in to her desire and hangs up the woman. The couple then make love at the girl's body. Everything goes well, but some time later, Oliver runs out of medication. During the next attack, he calls his mother and obeys her again, becoming possessed. Oliver grabs a knife and kills his beloved Sophia. Our retelling has come to an end. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so as not to miss new videos. By the way, the name of the film is Who's Watching Oliver? See you soon.